welcome back. I am clearly in really good spirits. I know a lot of you guys are probably looking for information on my candida and what I'm doing and all that, but I literally have a doctor's appointment today, and so I don't really want to talk about it until I kind of get results back from my doctor and really have like actual results that I can tell you this is exactly what's going on with me, because as of right now I'm kind of just self-diagnosing myself, so I really want to talk to a doctor excuse me, to see what she has to say. So once I get the information, I will update you guys. But obviously, I am like doing so much better. I have so much energy. I've literally just been doing the candida diet right now. I'm like 95% sure that I have candida, and I'm 95% sure that I also have a hypothyroid problem. So those of you who know what that means, yes. So it's been a crazy couple of weeks. Well, it's been a crazy couple of years. Honestly, I've been battling this for. I'm talking about this. I'm not supposed to be talking about this. I'm talking about foundation today. Okay. Anyway, I'll update you guys on that later. But I'll just say that I feel amazing right now, just having taken out the sugar and the gluten from my diet. Okay, we're doing foundation today. I know you guys want to see more makeup videos from me, and again, I'm not a pro at makeup, but I have been learning, and I feel like I'm pretty good. I'm above average, so I'm getting there. So let's just get started, I guess. I feel like this is too bright. Is this too bright? Let's bring it down a notch. A notch. All right, so here's the problem is that I film with natural light, so the light goes in and out, so it might be really bright, it might be really, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. It's really annoying. But anyway, let's get this started! First thing I do before I do anything is I'm prepping my brows. I really like my hairs to be pronounced in my brows. So I'm using a gel by Damon Roberts. It's like professional makeup artist guy. He's awesome. He's very kind. I met him at BeautyCon a while ago, and he gave me his brow stuff, and it's amazing. This gel like locks your hairs in place. It's so good, and I love that it's like clear, so I can just put it on without even having to worry about like little strokes ending up underneath my brow, which is so annoying. Damon Roberts brow gel. I let that just dry on there while I prep my face using Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. My face is not as oily when I use it, and it helps my foundation go on really smooth. I don't know, sometimes I wear foundation primer and sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling. If it's just very like light on my skin, it doesn't feel like greasy or too like silicone-y. So this is gonna be kind of weird, but I use two different foundations from two different brands. Urban Decay Naked Skin shade 12.0. This is really, really dark. This is like my summer shade. I really like this over the summer, but obviously it's winter and I'm really light. So I'm also adding Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream. This is a color dark. It's not that dark, girl. This is like way too light for my skin, so I like to add them together to get like the perfect shade. And it's kind of weird that I'm adding two different formulas, but it really does work. So my hand's a little dry, so please don't mind. I just put a little bit on my hand of the lighter shade and then just do like a couple of dots because this stuff is powerful and I'm not that dark right now. So I'm mixing it together. Put two more dots on there. I like to mix my foundations to get my shades because I feel like I can never find my shade anywhere. See? And that's perfect! I just dot it on. This is kind of what I do when I'm filming or if I'm going out somewhere special. Obviously, if I'm in a rush, I don't do all this. Just FYI. But definitely when I'm filming, that's when you guys are complimenting my makeup when you're seeing it in my videos or on Instagram. So I'm going to show you that one. Just kind of avoid the brow area because I haven't done my brows yet. Once that's on, I just use my foundation brush to kind of blend the foundation down my neck a little bit and on my ears just so it doesn't look weird and fake. Smooth. Hey. I'm gonna put my brows on, and to do that I like to use my NYX brow pencil because it is the bomb, along with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Gel in medium brow. No. In medium brown. My brows are kind of going through some things, okay? My whole body is going through some crazy things, so they're really, really thin. I feel like I could make a whole video dedicated to brows, so I'm just gonna kind of go through it fast. Maybe I'll do another video. I'm kind of rushing through it today. Some days I feel like taking my time. Some days I don't. and I'm going to pay for it with a janky brow. Look at that brow. What the frig did I just do? Okay, not my best brow. Okay, brows are on, foundation's on. You know, if this was any other day, I'd probably just put on some mascara and just kind of run out the house and be done. But we're doing a highlight and a contour, baby. So we're gonna add a few more layers. The first thing we're gonna use is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. This stuff is the bomb. It just brightens up under my eyes, and I don't put it everywhere. I just kind of put it right where my bag kind of meets the skin here. I don't know. There's like a line right there. I don't know if you can see that. You can probably see that. I just put that right on that line to just kind of brighten it up and flatten it out. See? And yeah, bring it up a little bit because I do have some genetic baggage going on that goes up into my eyes. And that kind of flattens everything over there as well. Yay! Alright, so now I'm also going to put some on my nose and here on my lips because it's really dark. Around my lips. I have a mustache. It's gonna go on that too. So just like my foundation, I like to mix my concealers as well. I've been using lately two colors from the NYX Gotcha Covered concealer, and these are awesome because they're really full coverage and they just like literally cover everything. And I had two of these. I have this darker shade and then I have a lighter shade because they both don't work perfectly, so if I mix them together it's a perfect color for me, but I lost the lighter shade. I don't know what happened to it, so I'm mixing it today with my Smashbox BB cream on my hand again, and then I'm just gonna apply it with my ring finger. My shades are always different, so because I'm mixing it myself, I always kind of get a slightly different shade, but I feel like I have more control that way because I don't ever have to really change foundations, even though I do change foundations, but I mean I don't have to like have a summer foundation and a winter foundation. I can kind of just like use more of one than the other, and it's been working for me. So I like to further highlight with Stila Highlight and Contour Kit. It has two shades, and I am obviously getting the Contour Kit in Deep. Now to do this, I like to not use brushes. I like to use sponges because I feel like it just fits under my eyes like really nicely and compactly. So I like to use a little sponge. I just grab a little bit on my sponge, very small amount, and then I just kind of dab it underneath. Just up and down like that. See? And it covers so well and it brightens. Like, look at the difference. Come on, come on, come on. That's crazy. Like, come on, that's amazing, right? Kind of make a triangle. You can bring it as low as you want. That's it. I'll take a little bit more and put it like down my nose sometimes, not all the time, just if I feel like it. So I'll do that today. I always take some and put it in the middle of my forehead, and this kind of gives my face a little bit of dimension. So that's not like one flat color because that's just silly. That's just silly. And then my chin and a little bit down here too. I'm gonna grab the contour shade here. I'm going to do the same thing, just dabbing a little bit, a very small amount, on a new sponge. You want to use a new one. I'm going to find our cheekbones and we're going to just kind of place that into the cheekbone. Same thing on this side. And then I like to also bring it up and kind of just blend it into the hairline. The sun is driving me insane. I'm so sorry. I like to do my whatever these are called. My forehead is. This is why the sponge is so awesome. You can just kind of go in and just make these marks. And you see how that just kind of gives your forehead some dimension? I feel like I have a lot of control when I use the sponge. And blend it out. I can also take some, since I highlighted, I might as well contour my nose. I just took a little bit, kind of like on the tip, just dabbing it like that, and kind of put a line next to where I put the highlight. I can also do a little bit underneath. I'm gonna grab my highlighting sponge again. We're gonna be baking this bad boy. I just use this Origins All or Nothing. It's not very fine. I literally just go into the powder, just take a bunch of it on my sponge, and then pack it on. I also want to mention that before I pack it on, I always like take the back and I just kind of smooth it out because you don't want any wrinkles under your eye. Like if you have eye bags like I do, you don't want them to wrinkle when you're putting this powder on. It'll set that way and then you'll set with a bunch of wrinkles under your eyes, and that's not a good look. I put the powder down my nose, on my forehead. If you want to have your highlight stick out a little bit more, you can take a little bit more of that powder on your sponge and you can kind of go like right underneath where you put your contour and chisel out that contour a little bit. I sometimes do this if I'm being like so dramatic. Just kind of blend the nose out a little bit more. Just want that to be soft. If I'm applying eyeshadow, then I'll do that right now while all this is like setting or whatever. But I'm not going to be applying eyeshadow today. I'm just going to be putting on, actually, all right, so I will do a little bit of highlight. I try not to do too much of this because again, I have really oily skin and I don't want to look crazy. I have this Laura Geller highlight in Ballerina. So I'm going to apply a little tiny bit of that. I like this highlight. It kind of gives me like a whitish highlight. You see that? If I want more of a golden highlight, I'll use this MAC Gold Deposit, which is really nice. But it can be a little bit orangey in the wintertime, so I'm just going to go with this. Well, why not? I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush. I'm just going to remove all that powder. Alright, I'm going to throw on some mascara just to complete this look. And maybe I'll do a lipstick as well. This is my favorite mascara. It is the Tarte Light Cameras Lashes. Lengthens my lashes so well. Look at that! Look at that one! What, girl? What? So I'm gonna go for a brown lip. I'm gonna use a nude liner first. This is BareMinerals Shell Lip Liner, and it is one of my favorite nudes. It's kind of a pinky brown color. And I'm gonna fill it in a little bit. I'm using ColourPop Limbo lipstick. It's a matte lipstick and this stuff is incredibly drying. It's insane. So I like to try to cover my lip with something just to try to make it so it's not as dry because it can be very uncomfortable. And then it looks kind of weird, like crackles and looks weird, but it's such a pretty color. It's like a deep, dark, nude brown, and it's just so flattering. I love this color. It's already drying, and it's already starting to crack. I can feel, oh my god. Ah. So that's my look for today. It's really easy. I just want to show you guys how I do my foundation, highlight, and contour. This is not what I wear every single day. It's just kind of what I wear for like filming, or if I'm going out to events, or if I'm feeling really fancy. It's definitely not an everyday look, but I think it's really flattering and very cute and very doable. I hope that I explained it well. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up to let me know that you are enjoying these videos. And I'm going to my doctor today, so I will let you guys know what's going on with my health. But so far, so good. I feel amazing. And thank you guys for so much support on my Instagram and my Facebook. Like, you guys are the sweetest. And I get a lot of energy through you guys and a lot of inspiration. So I just want to thank you guys for that, for keeping me going, because this has not been easy. So I'll give you guys all the deets later. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.